How's it going, VOD viewers? Welcome back. So, today's goal, as you may have seen by the title, we're going to try and do a bit of sequence breaking shenanigans. What do I mean by this? Well, these are royal jelly. I've done it numerous times where I've gone and traded things with the queen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get my hands on a dragon head. Because Dragon's Breath would be exceedingly helpful to have. I mean, hell, if I can even just get Dragon's Breath, great. Fantastic. But that's more or less what we're doing right now. So, did this move? Okay. So I'm going to kill Silverfish, breed honey slimes, save 12 bees. Killing the Wither with the Stinger, unfortunately, is not going to be happening for a while. Breed bees and killing endermites. Okay. So I haven't quite done the honey slimes yet, so I'll keep these on hand for now. It was to help. Calm down. I've already gotten the spiders and cave spiders, so I just need to breed a couple more honey slimes. Let me... Cool. Let me adjust my settings a little bit. Really about that. So I can potentially prevent it from crashing on me. I would prefer that. Because I'm wondering if the crash in the Bumble Zone is caused by loading chunks. Because there is a lot of things that the Bumble Zone loads as far as like high entities go. Because there's the brood blocks, and then maybe there's like the pollen or the honey or whatever. So I'm gonna try and give it the best fighting chance that I can. No shaders, removed map. And my game crashed. Mm. I think it might just be a bug in Bumble Zone. Um, I do think it is just Bumble Zone because, like, everything else works just fine. Everything is pretty, standard fare, works, runs fine. I just don't know what the issue would be. Like, I had hoped that having 4x the RAM required would allow me to get, data on the crash, but um so okay. I'll have to give it a go with a newer version. Maybe that's probably the entire fucking document. 713.5. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might need just to upgrade it by one version. I'm gonna have to reload real quick. Edit. Ah, okay. Let me restart. Hopefully, it doesn't cause a conflict within the mods. I'm hoping it fixes it. But so to give you an idea, the reason why I bring this up and why I'm so excited. Apparently there was a mix-in change and it caused a crash with a certain combination of mods. My guess is the pack inadvertently hits all of those mods and thus causes the crash. It seems to be a very specific call out too. So I do wonder if that might be it. I have literally no idea. Shall wait and see. Seems like it's loading up just fine, so that's good. So, with some serious terrain generation, I caused a crash in about 10 minutes while loading new chunks. So, if I can. Okay. So, when I load back in, I should A, be in the bumble zone, and B, should be nearby plenty of new chunks and with which to load. In theory, if this works the way that I think it's going to, it should be better. Because it does work with this version. Let me see what the next changelog is. Modded comb war placing, feature to skip a spot if it's surrounded by air. Optimize various parts of the code base to reduce memory object allocation, spam a little bit. That's fine. Not worried about that. Athena mod dependency that shipped with bumblezone.jar fixes incorrect ambient occlusion on filled and empty porous combs. Okay, just some biomes and features, nothing too crazy. And comb cutter now works if enchanted shears are in the offhand. Honeycomb from beehives and nest blocks. Honeyweb and redstone honeyweb are now be broken by flowing fluids. Yeah. I'm gonna let everything generate in around me real quick. That way, my computer can be not quite so angry. Because I don't know, actually. Okay. We head north. So in theory, flying at the speed that I am, I should cause a crash in relatively short time. Seems stable. No matter how hard I push it, it does seem stable. Obviously, I'm lagging because I'm loading a fuck ton of chunks at the same time, but realistically, like, it's seems to be stable. I'm almost certain that this would cause a crash previously, but now it doesn't. My computer's not exactly happy with me because I'm, again, loading a bunch of chunks, but that's cool. Sweet. Okay. So that takes care of that. 12 bees and death. Kill them with the stinger. I need to breed 8 bees, which, again, shouldn't be hard here. But yeah, basically, I'm going to be traveling in a straight line because this is what seems to have caused the issue last time of me just traveling outward. So, if I crash again, then we'll know that it's just kind of been lucky that I haven't hit the instance that it causes the crash. However, it does seem to be a hell of a lot more stable than it was. Granted, my computer is very upset with me for loading so many chunks, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Come in. Yeah. I'm gonna have to switch lanes. Oh, the door was right there. Oh, let's see what's going on down here. Not gonna lie. This feels like the fucking webs from Ocarina of Time. Less with the landing on them, bending and breaking them, and more just kind of sinking through them. So I don't think there's anything of like great importance in here outside of the gold. Um, yeah, no. Seems to just be a place with a bunch of stuff in it. Oh, this is not. All right. Ow. Dick. Eat baby bees. Okay. So I'm hoping that's 3. I have a feeling it's only going to be 2. Three. Four. That'll either be 5 or 6. That'll be 7. And this will either be 7 or 8. That was 7. Okay. I need one more pair. Wait, come back. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think that's the last one. And everything else I just need to do before I can get the essence of the bees. So, teleport back home. Chuck everything in there. Oh, cool. Okay. And I can make a talisman of the architect now, too. Which is fucking crazy. Like, it is a pretty cool boon being able to make that, but I would have preferred a dragon head. Because then I could at least get dragon's breath, but not a lot I can do. So I need endermites. How many did I need? Was it 8? 4. So I guess if I can bring in a bunch of pearls, I can make them. And I'll need more stingers. And obviously I need to find the silverfish. I don't even know where I would find them to begin with. Killing silverfish and endermites is easy enough. I just need to fucking find them and or make them. Um, yeah. Okay. So let me head back home. I guess I could probably make the talisman. Just realistically, I'm not gonna be fucking doing anything else with the beacons. So I might as well, right? Like, I don't need the effects, and I can't get flight around them. So really, there's no point. And then I need 2 pearls and 2 eyes vendor again. Then I need a simple talisman base. Right. That's why I'm going to want the glowberries. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. Huh? Maybe I won't make that. I had forgotten that that's what that recipe requires. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Um, no. Mm-mm. Like, I was gung-ho about it until I realized that it was gonna consume the fucking Totem of Undying. Like, yeah, some careful consideration of that. Seems like that's not the choice for me. So, yeah. Anyway, um, chickens are leveling up nicely. These chunks have been loaded the whole time, so they've been leveling up and producing. Out of curiosity. No. Okay. Figured I'd give it a shot. I mean, realistically, it doesn't make sense for me to do solar. Wind and nuclear are going to be the best options for me anyway. Speaking of wind and nuclear, um, son of a bitch, I just put those away. Why don't go grab the glass panes too? Okay. So, in due time, I will have phantom data, which I can then use to make more of the phantom membrane, which will be helpful. Oh, I can actually sleep tonight too, since I actually have a model that can be used. Do I have any more anywhere? No, this is all that I've got. But finally, I can be rid of the phantoms that have tormented me so. All right. Did I not? Mm, no, I'm almost certain I did. Oh, you're not outputting. That's why. That makes sense. I need 6 of those. Okay. This will give me a couple hours of flight. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Do not need that much. Good. Next batch. I should probably pop these real quick. Good. Chickens are still chickening. Ah, ferment spreader. Yeah, okay. That means I'm gonna need these. I guess I don't really need this anymore. Oh no, the screams of the damned. Ah. Okay. So, does sugar water freeze? I kind of want to know now. But maybe I don't need to know. You know, hmm. Hmm. I'm doing it that way then. All right. Hmm. Ah, right. I need to harvest all of that. All right. And then that has to go through 2 cycles this time until eventually it's good. Also, I just realized that's going to be that's going to be an hour and a half per brewing stand. So that's pretty cool. So these will get used to turn those into that, which don't really give me a whole lot to work with. Because I can't do the Celesta gem until later. And then this seems to be where the bulk majority of all the upgrades come in. Unfortunately, Celesta gem requires Shadow Pulse or Void Shimmer. And I can't get Void Shimmer without Dragon's Breath. Which is why I was gunning so hard for it. Hmm. Maybe I can do something with the newly acquired shenaniganery from Just Dire things. I don't know. Where did Ferrocore go? Did I put that somewhere? I probably put that somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? I really need to organize my chests better. And or just hook them up to the system. Because it is kind of annoying having to go through them being like, alright, where is it this time? Oh, that's useless to me. So I can make a coal generator, which is not helpful. Okay. Simple sensor, machine settings, copier. Okay. So nothing of use from Ferrocore. How about from Blaze Skull? There's creature catchers, experience holders, totems of death recall. Like blaze gold swords. Can't make a portal gun yet. Ooh. A player accessor is actually really good. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. Hang on. A player accessor is goated, actually. So now, what I can do is if I do something like this, let's say. Okay, it doesn't autofill, which is interesting. But you can see how it highlights everything in my inventory. And if I drop one, drops to 189, then goes back up to one. So yeah, this basically just has my inventory constantly. It doesn't seem like it can take... Interesting. Okay, so this is just for items then. Okay. Then is there a way to do... Maybe through this? Okay, no. This is just like a quick inventory swapper kind of deal. Player accessor is an interesting one. Because it shows inventory, which is good. But it can't be connected to pipes. Hmm. This is strictly based on items then. And depending on what side is what, it'll interact differently. So let's say, for example, I take a hopper, put that down there, I do that. You'll see it immediately took out. Interesting. Okay. You'll see. Now suddenly my armor's gone. Offhand inventory. Okay. Interesting. So this is definitely more for specific items. So how do I want to do this? Because I'm assuming the transport pipes will connect to it just fine if it can pull inventory items. It sucks it can't do power and the like. but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I might be able to do it through modular routers. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a weird one, but should be possible to be done. What I could do also is make a tank that whenever it gets put into my offhand gets pulled out and replaced into my inventory. So I'll always have fuel for my jetpack. It's mainly for like ensuring you always have food. Generally is how I've seen it used. Certain instances of it can be used to... Oh, hi. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Cool. I'll need villagers soon enough anyway. Wait. No, I'm dumb. I already have villagers. Oh well. They'll just remain in the Pokeball then, I guess. Where... Are you missing health? Yep. Then I know where you're coming from. Okay. Um... I should probably make a mob scraper. Unfortunately, it can't be enchanted with, like, mending and such, can it? No. Let me get the genetic stuff up and running. Don't care about the coal generator. Cell analyzer is going to be important. Wait, I don't need... Well, I will. Okay, never mind. That's not for me. I'll have to make another one then. Oh well. Anyway. Um, what was... Oh, right. I wanted to make better power cables. So I need the alloy or any spare power cables that I might have left lying around. Which I thought there would have been some, but I get... Nope, there it is. Knew there was some. Just a matter of where. Hmm. You know what? I think... Plasmid injector. I think the incubator is a bit later on. Could make an advanced incubator. I do need a blood purifier, which means I need wool. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and purify that. And in the meantime, collect a varied assortment of mob DNA. Sweet. I think I might bring them together rather than leaving them as is. That way I can actually get things stored away and just have them produce. Obviously I'm going to need to do a whole bunch of things with them. Why do you insist on doing that to me? I don't understand. Nah, to make the whole batch. Might as well. Is this a bit overkill? Sure. Don't really care, though. And I think, yeah, it's this one that has a stack upgrade, so... All right. So that makes the cells. The cells then get posited into here to be extracted. Then the DNA gets decrypted. And then I'll just store the decrypted DNA into a chest for now. I guess I can't automate the process. Hmm. Hmm. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. So I can use the player DNA just to make the plasmids. Because realistically, nothing that I have right now is anything of note. So I can just use that as the start. Yeah, plasmid injectors for the finished product. All right. So this is how we'll do it. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I could do feather fall from chickens. Make my life a little easier. Yeah, no. That's going to need delicate touch if I want to get large quantities of genetic material from chickens. Where did, oh. And that's why we want a delicate touch. Oh, lovely. I gained a heart. All right, so I get started on that. That should hopefully give me slow fall. And then I'll use these as my means of just producing plasmids. Honestly, I guess this is just going to be the decrypted DNA chest. I thought I was going to need two of them, one for the DNA, another one for another one, but realistically, like, I can't do anything with them, so I might as well just keep them stored elsewhere until there comes a time when I need to actually utilize the stack upgrades for something. Okay. Yeah, I got 3 stacks of organic matter out of that one chicken. Cool. I think I could probably do a hopper. Like, I could probably just, at the very least, do something to feed into it, you know? So, like, if I do this, and then do 1, 2. Oh, you didn't. 2 with that there. Okay, good. Does seem like it can. Where did I get cells for a vengeance spirit? Hmm. Interesting. I didn't even realize I could. All right. And this will be the first one that I actually decrypt. I wonder if it needs to be exported at the bottom. And that's like the big issue. Yeah. Okay. So I'm exporting at the wrong side. That'll do it. So I would need to do left to right, not right to left. So let me take this stuff out for now. I am going to have to move those as well. So I could have left the chest here, realistically. Oh well. So here is going to be the cell analyzer. I'll let that keep going through the organic material of the chicken. Then that gets sent over to the DNA extractor. Correct? No. But why? So maybe instead this needs to be raised up by one more. And put that down there. So DNA extractor. Unless it needs to be pumped into the top. No. It just can't be extracted, period. Weird. Alright. Damn, that sucks. So, DNA extractor, DNA decryptor, plasmid infuser, plasmid injector. Like, at the very least, I can automate cells being fed to the system, but like, I can't do much else, which is really unfortunate, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Can I, even if I can't feed things in, can I at least extract out? That's the cells. That's not what I want. No, no, I can't. You physically cannot extract the cells, which is so stupid in my opinion. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. You can't, like, you can't just fucking automate anything at all, which sucks. Like, you can feed them just fine, but can't, can't really do anything after that, I guess. Well, at least I can feed it in with a hopper. That helps a little bit. Doesn't really make it much easier to automate, though. I wonder if... What the fuck? How do you... What? Huh? Whatever. You know what? Point is, it works. I don't care, man. Like, that's just like the major thing that I want to automate is that process, because that spits out a random assortment of nonsense that I don't necessarily know that I'll be here to grab. So at the very least, if that's producing and doing things fan-fucking-tastic, great. So I would need to automate these with hoppers then. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Once I get everything squared away, I'll fucking something out. Let me... No, I have some... Let me go grab them. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. You know what? Hold on. Let me grab these. So the sawmill can go back. Okay. So we're going to work backwards. The plasmid injector and plasmid infuser can be separate because I don't need them to necessarily be right on top of everything. So ending here, we do this. Injector and infuser will be separate just because they're going to be requiring me to have specific input on what gets done. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull everything over. Now I need the blood purifier over there as well. I was about to lose that. Wouldn't have been a big loss, but it would have been kind of annoying. All right. So, cell analyzers first. DNA decryptor is third. DNA extractor is second. Okay. We'll let the decryptor do its thing. Let it cook. Yeah, I'll split it like that. Because there's going to be a lot of basic DNA that needs to get done too. Good. Yeah, good. So now, what should happen is, yes, anytime one of them finishes, it then sends it in, then gets brought down to here, then gets extracted and put into here. Okay. Fuck. That was way too much to get fucking sorted out by. Like, damn. How much do I need for fall damage? 30. All right, yep. Standard, same is 2. I believe differing is not, yeah, not applicable. And then basic is the filler for anything that you can't get your hands on. Since it's just me, there's no real worry about, oh, I need to ensure that I have enough for... No. Just me. Plus an additional 16th, that's 24, meaning I'm going to need 6, I believe. Right? Yeah. Okay. We've been doing chicken DNA for a little while, but everything else is starting to file in. I'm just glad I managed to find the way that it works. I'll do 2 slots, just in case. But realistically, probably won't need it. I can convert all the lay eggs into empty plasmids as well. Because realistically, I don't need more eggs. Really don't. I've got a chicken over there producing plenty of them. Doesn't make sense to double up. Alright, so that's complete. We put that into here. Squoosh. Alright. Now, no longer do I take fall damage. Sweet, that's actually a huge boon, because now I don't need to waste levels on getting fall damage enchantment, or feather falling. Which is big plays. Oh, hi. But yeah, I think that will be where I end the stream for today. It's probably going to be a lot of me just kind of going over, collecting DNA, coming back, doing this, letting it sort through all this nonsense, because it's going to be a while before I actually can finish it all off. But I should be more than capable of doing quite a bit. I don't really need anything like eat grass or like stuff like that. Like, I think I'll be okay without him. Yeah, that is going to be this one. Appreciate you folks for stopping by, vibing out, hanging out with me. Between streams, probably going to be doing this, just kind of letting it run, scraping more DNA, getting more stuff and things, and